Okay, I'm not tagging nobody in this. Um, hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Come on in. Hey, Adila. Hey. Let me close this out and bring this up. Excuse me, y'all. What am I doing? Okay. Hey, Lawrence. What's going on, y'all? Okay. Hey, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need at least 10 people. Come on. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Come join us. Join us. Be a part of this. Be a part of this. Have something to say. Have something to just take a listen. Have a listen to what I'm getting ready to say. I'm getting ready to say something. I got something to say. Okay. Let's talk about Lil Kim and her girls' trip. Give me some hearts if y'all watched it last night. Lil Kim's girl trip. Now this trip, well, this show was absolutely nothing that I thought it was going to be. First of all, I didn't know what it was going to be. I'm like, okay, Lil Kim on a little reality show. What's going on? Who's she gonna be fighting with? But Kim ain't down with the ratchetness like that. You know, she calls herself Clatchet, which is classy ratchet. Um, so she not down with the ratchetness. So I knew it was gonna be. I was hoping that it wouldn't be nothing like that. But it's nothing that I thought it would be. It's really cute. It's cute. The thing with it is, for me, is now will I be watching it? I probably will watch like the reruns of it. As far as like looking forward to it and getting me a little snack and sitting down and watching it, no, I won't be watching it like that. And y'all gonna leave Lil Kim alone. Let me just stop right there. Y'all gonna leave Lil Kim alone. Y'all gonna stop calling her Chung Lee. Y'all gonna stop talking about her surgery. Y'all gonna stop talking about stop. Stop. No matter what she look like, no matter what you think she look like or your opinion of her, she is one of the pioneers of female rap, and regardless, she deserves respect. Just like Nicki Minaj, just like Foxy Brown, just like Queen Latifah, just like Moni Love, all the sisters in hip hop, they deserve a crown. The ones, the pioneers. You know, people are always trying to put Nicki Minaj against Lil Kim, and it's only because, I mean, come on, y'all. You Barbies, you Barbs, or whatever, y'all gotta recognize the fact that let's not get it twisted. Nicki Minaj was a fan of Little Kim's at one time, and she so much so that she emulated her a lot in everything that she does. She still does. She still does. If you look at Nicki's hair, Kim got the same hair. If you look at Nicki's body, Kim's body is shaped just like Nicki's. It's just, let's just get over that, okay? Get over it. You know, get over it. They both good rappers. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm a big fan of Nicki Minaj, but because I'm not, I don't listen to her music. I really don't. I really don't. But Lil Kim, that's my girl. That's from my era. You understand what I'm saying? So you people that are on here that know about Lil Kim and really know Lil Kim, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's just, she just from my era, and that was who, that was who we rocked with at that time. This generation is rocking with somebody different. They're rocking with the Nicki Minaj's. Some of them are rocking with Remy. Some of them are rocking with Cardi B. All this competition mess, it's just a whole bunch of hotghettomess.com. They need to stop it. Okay, got that out the room. Kim's Girl Trip. Lil Kim's Girl Trip is a cute little show. It really is. If you are a fan of Chili's, if you're a fan of Maya, of course they come from our generation. The younger generation probably don't even know who this is. They don't know enough to appreciate Maya and Chili and Lil Kim and what they brought to the table as far as hip hop. Today's millennials, they don't care about all that right now. Maybe one day they will. Maybe one day they will have a common respect. But right now they don't want to hear that. Y'all stop trying to shove our day and age and our culture down these young people's throats and allow them to have an appreciation for it on their own. Stop doing the compare thing. You know what I'm saying? If that child want to be the king of R&B, he's the king of R&B for this day and age. Let him be that. Y'all stop it. Stop it. All this fighting and carrying on, it's just don't make no sense. Jay-Z versus this one, or Meek Mill versus, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And I'm telling you, to all you rappers out there, to all you icons and rappers and stuff out there that's even indulging in that mess, regardless whether you're on the receiving side of the bull or the other side, if you're indulging and going back and forth and letting it take you out your image, you need to stop it. You really need to stop it. Y'all all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop. Y'all good at what you do. Yes, you want to be the best. Everybody is the best. Okay, that's it. All this fighting and carrying on. Lil Kim is the best rapper of all time. No, she's not. No, she's not. There's other females in the game that were in the game back in the day that spit better than Kim. Don't get it twisted. Let's not get that twisted. You understand what I'm saying? Before there was Lil Kim, there was MC Lyte. Before there was MC Lyte, there was Sha Rock. In the Mastodon Committee. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about the Furious Four and DLB. You don't know nothing about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. They don't want to know about that. Let it go, y'all. People of my age, y'all know who I'm talking about. People of my day and age, let it go. Let it go, y'all. Let it go. Stop trying to spit the culture, our day and age and our culture, down their throats and allow them to create their own culture. It's hard. Yes, it's hard. Listen. I don't even listen to the radio. I don't listen to the radio simply because I don't listen to this new music. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't like it. I don't like the beat. I don't like trap music. Nothing against it. Nothing against it. I feel like this. Listen, it took me a long time to realize this about millennials versus people of a particular age. Took me a long time to learn this. The younger generation, i.e. this generation now, we were them. We were them. 20 years ago, we were them. Okay? I was out and about, carrying on, having a good time, spring break, the whole nine. We were them. And yes, we had our ups and downs. We made our mistakes. I know and understand you people. Y'all have kids and stuff like that. You don't want them to make the same mistakes that you made, but they're going to make the same mistakes that you made, maybe. And then some. You have to allow them to live their lives. Stop trying to shove our culture in our day and age down these churns' throats. The ballroom ain't even the same. You house mothers and fathers, house fathers, house children that are listening, the ballroom has changed. Some of y'all need to go somewhere and sit down. Cut. And stop walking. The ballroom has changed. Pop, dip, and spin is not pop, dip, and spin no more. What do they call it now? Vogue, right?
Vogue.
Voguing. In my day, they call it performance. And vote. They don't do that no more, y'all. The old way, they don't do that no more. Stop coming up in the ballroom, voguing the old way against these new children that's voguing and doing death drops every 5 minutes. Stop it. Because Gag Nation gonna set in on you. Stop trying to shove our culture down their throats. Allow them to create their own. Because 20 years from now, they're not gonna understand. They're going to be just like us. They're not going to understand the children of their day and age. Stop it. And you millennials, stop all this starting. Millennials like to start trouble. Y'all like to start fights. Stop trying to pin Nicki Minaj against Lil' Kim. Let her, yes, Lil' Kim. And stop saying she too old to rap. She ain't too old to rap. You ain't too old. Listen, if y'all don't get nothing out this live today, understand this. You're never too old to do whatever you want to do. The only thing that's holding you back is you. Stop allowing what people say to hinder you or stop you from living your goddamn life. Your best life. Stop it. Stop thinking that life is over with. Because it's not. You can do whatever you want to do. The only person that's stopping you is you. Stop it. And you damn millennials, sometimes y'all can be very disrespectful in your spirit. You can be very disrespectful in your spirit. Y'all know what I'm talking about with y'all mouth.
But then when you sock it back to them,
your arrogance. It's nothing. It's nothing that y'all saying. We get that. We get that. Millennials, we get that. We get that you want to be adult. We were you. We all want to be adult. But y'all arrogance, some of y'all.
It's gonna get some of y'all fucked up when you messing with me.
Some of y'all mouth. Stop. It's not necessary. It's not necessary.
Because one thing you don't do is know everything.
Yeah, it's okay. Listen. Even if you do know everything, it's a certain way to let people know that you know everything without you talking down to them. Learn how to do that. That's what the intelligent person does. That's what the person that knows everything does. They find a creative way to say things without throwing shade, honey. That's it. And you people that don't believe in that don't like certain things, certain people's lifestyles and stuff like that, stop blaming God. Stop saying God don't like it. You don't know what God. Have you met him? If you personally met him, he been in your room and he told you that he don't like something. Stop attaching God to.
And please don't say the Bible says, because nowhere in the Bible did Jesus say God hates gay people.
Stop
nowhere did God
that.
say he hates gay
stop
people.
that, and
man said it was an abomination.
We live in a day and age now, like I said, science is starting to prove a lot of things about Christianity and religion and so on and so forth. We're going to leave that subject alone. But with that being said, just understand this. Y'all keep on talking about the Bible says this and the Bible says that about men and men laying down with men and all that other stuff. Y'all keep on saying that stuff. We live in a day and age where you got to show and prove. Show me proof. If you're gonna make that statement, then show me where. Show me where it says something like that. Number one, show me where.
Well, I'll take it a step further. When they stopped praying to white Jesus, because the Bible clearly described Jesus, and that was a black man, not a white man. Then you can tell me about the Bible.
Well,
but until you pray to a false prophet, because all y'all praying to white, blue-eyed Jesus, and the Bible clearly say he was bronze with the hair of wool and fire in his eyes. Child, bye.
No, that's not. I'm not even talking about that. You know, a lot of y'all people that sit there and judge people, not just homosexuals. Everybody, y'all sit there and judge everybody and start thumping the Bible out at everybody. Half of y'all don't even go to church. Half of y'all got a Bible sitting right now on your damn coffee table that you ain't never picked up except to dust it off. Half of y'all that be talking that. I'm not talking to everybody on here. I'm talking to the ones that they know who I'm talking about. Those are the ones that go to church on Easter Sunday. Because y'all know that's true, right? Y'all know there are people that just go to church on Easter Sunday.
And Mother's Day.
No, some of them don't. Most of them don't go on Mother's Day. A lot of them don't go on Mother's Day. Hell, Mama ain't going to church on Mother's Day. Stop. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. And stop trying to throw the Bible at people. And that goes, and I'm not just talking about homosexuality. I'm talking about you calling people hoes and sluts, and calling women hoes and sluts, and judging them because they slept with so many people and so. Ain't none of your damn business. Ain't none of your business. Stop. 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 Stop judging people. I try not to. Listen, I'm only human. I'm only human. So there's certain things that I'm sitting up here telling you not to do that I do. But now I'm very mindful of when I do it. I really try not to judge people. Honestly, I don't care what you do. Try not to judge you. What is it doing what is it doing to me? Absolutely nothing. I try not to judge people. I don't judge you on how you look, how you walk, how you talk, to each his own child. Just as long as what I don't like, you don't bring to me. I ain't got no problem with you. People talk about what affects them when you walk up. It varies depending on who you are and where you are in life, how things affect you. I'm 51 years old. I go to the store and I come back home. That's it. Ain't nothing affected. I get my medications and I go out and about running my little errands and things. I'm not affected by nothing that my next door neighbor is doing or the neighbor on the other side either. Not affected at all. I ain't affected by the mixed couple that live down the street. I don't care if they mixed. I don't care if one is black and one is white. They ain't never done nothing to me. But say hi. That's it. No. Stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. And especially my people. My people. I'm talking about my people. We need to stop allowing and just sitting back and saying it's okay for people to be ignorant just because they live in the hood. It's a way for you to talk to them and not look down upon them. Hell, my sister lived in the hood. And I grew up in what's considered the suburbs as a kid. I didn't live in the projects. I lived in a house. I've always lived in a house. I had both of my parents in my home for a majority of my life. So what? Ain't no different. Y'all, and you people that have money and stuff like that are black, stop looking down upon us too, just because we ain't got. There should be no such things as the haves and have-nots when it comes to us as people. Stop. And learn how to help people. Learn how to help people and stop being so selfish. People need to stop being so selfish all the time. It's okay for you to be selfish. I ain't saying it's not okay. It's not okay for you to be selfish. It's okay for you to be selfish. You're supposed to be selfish with yourself and with your life and stuff like that. But sometimes, give from your heart and give from your heart. You ain't got to tell nobody. Don't you know the majority of people that give like millions and millions of dollars, you would never know who it was? But they give from their heart. Don't give just to get accolades and a pat on the back and to say, I did this for you and I did that for you. And here's some advice for people that are in relationships and marriages. Your relationship and your marriage is your business and nobody else's. That's why y'all breaking up and stuff like that. Too many people getting involved in your business. Me and my husband, our marriage, our business. You will never, ever know anything about us that we don't want you to know. That's it. Point blank. Our marriage is our business. When we have a fight, unless we decide to share it with somebody, ain't nobody's business. Y'all keep on, y'all telling people y'all business. Y'all telling y'all family members y'all business and stuff like that. Allowing them to form an opinion about your husband or your wife. And that's what causes friction and animosity in the family. That's why we can't have no family reunions and get together because this one don't like this one and this one don't like that one and this
relationship talk to their single bit of friend.
Yeah, and and that don't make no sense either. Y'all married people, y'all talking to all these single people, got all these single people, and you're like, no. When you get married, you ain't supposed to have no.
I'm not saying they can't be in their life.
No.
I'm saying that's the last.
That ain't your bestie. That ain't your cookie crunch girlfriend. No.
About your relationship.
Married people supposed to be around a majority of married people, because that causes too much trouble. And people that know you, and when you know somebody married, leave them alone. Don't be messing with nobody's husband and nobody wife. Stop. Don't be flirting with nobody husband and nobody wife just because you want to see what it feels like to be with a married man. You want to be a mad scientist and do a damn experiment. Leave people husband and wives alone, because I'm telling you, try to come for mine, Gag Nation gonna set in on you, honey. I know he ain't going nowhere, but you try it. Try it. You think you're gonna take? No, it don't happen like that. You're going to get beat.
What you told that boy's son today?
What?
When he gave you that thing and said, I could put my number on there. And he went right over and said, well, go ask my husband for a pen.
This boy was passing around these cute little things, these little keychains for this new app that's out, for this new dating app. And he said, I'm launching this company, and here's a little something, and so on. And he said, I could put my name, my phone number on there, so we can talk sometime. I said, okay, go let my husband write it down. I get invitations all the time. You know what I do? Ask my husband. How much we gonna get paid? That's what I say when they call me with that threesome bullshit. How much we gonna get paid? And if my husband Joseph agree to it, I'm fine with it. Here's the link, and I sent him right on to Joseph. I'll never hear from him again. That's how you fix that. If you really like a person, if you really love a person, you won't cheat on them. Don't listen. You could be in a position 1,000 times to cheat on somebody. It's up to you. Stop, y'all. But I'm supposed to be over here talking about Lil' Kim's girl trip. Did you like it?
I fell asleep.
I thought it was cute, and this is what I'm gonna say about Lil' Kim's girl trip. I thought girls trip was really, really cute, but okay. With that being said, I think it was better made for a web show. And see, this is what I'm telling y'all as artists. All you artists out there, all you writers, all you singers, all you entertainers, you people that want to be in the music industry, all that. You talking to somebody that worked in the music industry, that was in the music industry for 20 years plus. If you want to make it in the industry, in the music industry, use every single tool that you have, but mostly use your social media. Your social media is your strongest ally. YouTube and Instagram is your strongest ally. I'm telling you, get yourself a YouTube channel. That series would have been great if it was a web series like YouTube. For television, and I'm just saying, y'all, I'm so sick and tired of reality shows. I'm sick and tired of reality shows. I'm sick and tired of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm sick and tired of all of them. Don't nothing else come on TV but that. That's interesting. There's a couple of like police shows and stuff like that I watch, but That's about it. But y'all, Lil Kim's girl trip was, it was nice. It was really nice. But for TV, no. I would have put it on Amazon Fire Stick or what's that other one?
Mm-hmm.
What's that other one? Fire Stick or something. I would put it on something like that. YouTube, Roku, something like that. That's what it would have been cute for. But for television, no. I understand and I get why they put it out because Lil Kim is she was about to drop her album and stuff like that. So it's good PR. I'm with Wendy Williams. Lil Kim, this is beneath you. It really is for all you girls, really, because to be honest, it's not that people don't care. It's that, how can I say this? They wouldn't be able to, they don't appreciate who you are. They just don't have an appreciation of who you are. Like Maya, I never knew she was still working all these years. Never knew. Chili. Yeah, I mean, Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it would have been a cute little web show. And you are entertainers, you people that call yourself artists and entertainers, y'all need to learn how to use social media to your advantage. Like I said, it's your biggest ally, it's your biggest tool. Now, we're going to talk about R. Kelly. Now, I'm going to play something.
It just came on.
What?
On YouTube.
Yeah, I'm going to play, I'm going to play this clip of R. Kelly. I'm not going to show you the footage because I own the rights to it. But I'm going to play you this clip so y'all can hear what they're saying about R. Kelly right now. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the clip to come up. And once it comes up, I'm going to turn it up. Here it goes.
Prosecutors will be fighting hard to keep R. Kelly locked up until his trial. They will try to convince a judge that he's a danger and a flight risk. R&B singer R. Kelly will appear in front of a judge this afternoon who will decide if Kelly gets the right to post bail. The 52-year-old facing federal charges here in Chicago that include sex crimes involving children and obstruction of justice. A separate indictment was also returned in Brooklyn, New York last week, accusing the Chicago native of racketeering and sex trafficking. The hearing today will not only deal with the charges out of Chicago, but it will also cover extradition to the East Coast. On top of all of that, Kelly also faces state charges brought by the Cook County State's attorney last February. Prosecutors allege the Grammy winner abused several underage girls back in the 90s.
He's facing charges that, when you look at the Cook County case, the two federal cases, he's really looking at life in prison if he's convicted on all of these. So I think he becomes too much of a flight risk in theory. Also, I've heard mentioned that he may be a continuing danger to the public. I think for those reasons, the judge is going to deny his right to post bail.
Kelly has been behind bars since he was arrested last week near his Trump Tower apartment. High-profile celebrity attorney Michael Avenatti represents 3 of R. Kelly's accusers and whistleblowers. He spoke yesterday about the current charges and a 2008 child porn case in which R. Kelly was acquitted.
Mr. Kelly, through multiple means, had paid the young victim and her family over $2 million not to testify and come forward in connection with the 2008 trial.
R. Kelly has maintained his innocence. Meanwhile, it has been reported that 2 of his girlfriends will be here in court to support him. That hearing gets underway at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, that was the news in Chicago. Some news station in Chicago. I don't know who it was, but that was some news station in Chicago.
Why switch to FiOS now? You can get the FiOS TV test drive.
Rights to it. One play use clip. Yeah, Mr. R. Kelly, all I got to say is this child. With all due respect, Mr. R. Kelly. Don't call you Mr. R. Kelly. I call everybody. I attach a miss to everything, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But then again, that might be her name later on down the line. What you think?
Well, he
Miss
had
R. Kelly,
girls dressing like boys.
you are in danger, girl. You are in danger. The girls are not Mr. R. Kelly, you live in the lands of Gag Nation. You're in the lands of Gag Nation. Gag Nation has set in, honey. Attention. R. Kelly, Gag Nation. You're going to jail. You're going to jail, and you might as well get you a nice drink, honey, and sip it very slow. Because when them feds get a hold of you, can I get an amen? When them feds get a hold of you, I don't care. Good or bad or ugly. Y'all talk about Donald Trump. Listen, when them feds get a hold of your black ass, when the feds start charging you with shit, it's because they got something on you. The feds don't just charge you. Right? Am I right?
Right.
The feds don't just charge you. The feds do not just charge you. When the feds got something, when they come after you and they get you, they come to you knocking on your door and get you, that means because they have something. They have proof. That ass going to jail. Now, let me shut this down. Let's shut this down right now about R. Kelly and the whole thing. R. Kelly, listen. And I've said this before. And this is the last time I'm going to say this. Back in my day, I remember when the R. Kelly videotape came out. I have to admit, I was one of those people. I had a friend that had a party. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I watched the whole thing, but I saw snippets of it. And at the time, I was convinced that wasn't him. I was just like, that's not him. That's not him. That's a lookalike. It's a lookalike. Look at it. It's plainly a lookalike. Because whoever the guy was, listen, the alleged tapes, I don't know about. But whoever the guy was on this video that I saw did not look like R. Kelly that much to me. He just didn't. I'm sorry. He just didn't. But that's neither here nor there. That's my opinion. He didn't look like R. Kelly, but it was R. Kelly. Apparently, it was him. Okay? Can I agree? Do I agree with that? I don't know. I can't like totally agree. Because to me, the guy totally didn't look totally like R. Kelly. I mean, I've seen R. Kelly in person, seen this guy on the video, and he didn't look like R. Kelly. And those girls did not look like they were underage. Truly, I'm telling you, those girls did not look like they were underage. They didn't. But there's this thing in the law that says that you're supposed to be smarter than that, and you're supposed to know. And even just because you didn't know, that don't make it. That's no excuse. And you really should. If you're dating somebody or whatever, you should know who, and they're young. You should know how old they are before you start dating. You don't want to be dating no 16-year-old. Gag Nation will set in on you. And what is that all about? Messing with 16-year-old girls. What's that all about? Y'all, listen, you can't deny it. The shit, he's a nasty bastard. That's exactly what he is. I don't care. And let me just go back to saying what I said. Back in the day, I saw the video. I did. I saw the video. I'm not going to sit here and tell you a lie. I saw the video. And even after I saw the video, I continued to listen to his music. I did. So, I'm telling y'all because I'm coming from a place of tolerance. We got to stop making excuses. Listen, there's some people, even included, even in our people, that just can't be saved from what the hell they be doing. They just be doing stupid shit. And R. Kelly, this was so stupid. This was so dumb of you. I don't know where you thought you was, and don't ever think that you that bad that you can get away with some shit. Cause they got your ass. It might have been 20-something years. How many years later? They say 15, 20 years later, but they got your ass. And that's what makes the difference. Everybody's talking about, oh, well, why now? Why now? It took this. It took this. Y'all sitting up here focusing on, it took so long for them to get him. It took for them to do this documentary to get him. Oh, really? That's what everybody focusing on? Y'all ain't even focusing on the fact that these girls, regardless whether they grown now or what, they were children when he first started messing with them, and that's nasty.
I did. It went to what you call it.
That's disgusting.
Hey.
That's what's disgusting about it. You can't take away from it. Stop trying to make excuses and stop trying to get in your feelings because it took so long. The fact of the matter is they handling their business now. And y'all shouldn't be standing behind R. Kelly. Y'all should be standing behind those girls. Stop sitting up here trying to analyze and all that stuff, talking about the parents is this and the parents is that. They ain't none of your goddamn business. Honestly, they ain't none of your business. It's not.
Hi. Okay.
Yeah. Y'all gotta stop. It's a lot going on in the background, y'all. It's a lot. Yeah, that's R. Kelly. R. Kelly, you going to jail.
Okay.
You are really going to jail. And just like Bill Cosby, you just gotta do your time, buddy. You gotta do your
I went to the one
time.
in New York, but when I lived in Atlanta, I went to the one in Atlanta.
I'm trying to wait for this noise to stop. Bear with me for a moment.
Wait a minute, I gotta leave out of the room. My man comes in.
Yeah, y'all, there's a lot of noise going on in the background, but I'm going to try to continue. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about was making the band. I don't know if it's going to be making the band or making the band. Whichever one is going to be. For those of you that don't know about making the band and making the band, it was a show that was produced by Sean Puffy Combs back in the day, and it was a show that was like a reality show, an opportunity to give people with talent an opportunity to come together collectively and form this band, this super mega band that would be topping the charts and so on and so forth. And, you know, after the show ended, the prize was they got a record deal and they were to do an album and da-da-da-da-da and ride off into the sunset and happily ever after. Well, this show was on for 2 seasons. Well, I think it was on for more than 2 seasons. I think it was on for 3 seasons. And the first season was really good. I don't remember anything coming out of the first season. The second season, he stuck to his word. He formed a group called Danity Kane. They were doing really good. They were topping the charts. Danity Kane was topping the charts at the time. They came back for a new season of making the band because Danity Kane had won the last season, so they would bring it back for another season, and he just dismantled them. He dismantled the whole group. He owned the name and everything, and and they all went their separate ways. One of the Aubrey became very, very popular and famous from this particular show, Aubrey, and I think her name was Dawn. I'm not sure, but she after Danity Kane was dismantled, she was able to actually do an album with Puffy. They formed a group called oh God, what was the name of that group? money, or something like that. Puffy formed the group. It was 3 of them. But anyway, this show is supposed to be coming back, and reality show is supposed to be about a group of people getting together and showing their talents, and he's gonna form this huge band, and they're gonna do an album together, and then they will go on tour, and they will I guess we'll just have to see how they do on the charts once he does the process of elimination, because that's what it's about. It's about elimination. They're going to be eliminated. They'll pick a certain amount of people, then they'll start eliminating. It's just like American Idol. Listen, it's American Idol starring Puffy. That's it. That's basically what it is. And instead of one person winning, there's going to be a host of people winning. That's it. Dirty Money. That was the name of his group, Dirty Money. But yeah, that is. I'm not looking forward to this show either. Just not. I'm looking forward to this show. You know what? I'm not saying that I don't have appreciation for it, but I live in a place where there's talent all over the place. It really is. There's like local talent all over the place. Everywhere. Somebody's doing something everywhere. There's a show, or there's a new trend. There's a new artist that comes out every single day here in the tri-state area. I'm a little burnt out. There's a lot of different things that are going on here in New Jersey. For those of you that live here, make sure you're mindful of your events section in the Facebook app. If you go to the events section of the Facebook app and just put in your zip code, it'll tell you all the events that are going on in your area. Like the big fashion show that Joseph and I are going to be doing next month. We'll tell you the date of that. It's in the events section. It's going to be in New York City. It's like the biggest fashion show ever, from what I'm told. And Joseph and I have press passes to get in. So we're going to be covering that, along with a whole bunch of other things that we're covering. We're covering a big birthday party next month. We're covering a couple of things. We're booked for a couple of things. It feels good to be a little busy. It's a little. It can be very tiring, but still, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. That's really all I had to say today. For now. And y'all stop. Stop. Go back to this. Go back into this live and listen to some of the things I say. I know sometimes I speak. I go from one subject to the other, but that's all a part of being bipolar. Deal with it if you're going to watch me. I got bipolar disorder. I can go from one extreme to the next. I can talk about one thing 1 minute and another thing another minute. So that's just how being bipolar is. Medication or not. I took my meds this morning, by the way. But yeah. Y'all ever want to talk about that, let me know. I'll give you a little insight on what it's like to be bipolar, to have bipolar disorder. It's not easy. It really isn't. Is it easy to maintain? Is it easy to manage? No, it's not easy to manage. It's not. Especially when you're a person like me. I'm very creative internally, like in my head. I'm very, very creative. And getting those ideas and those things that I want to do out can be sometimes very hard. It can be a struggle. Sleepless nights, a lot of sleepless nights come with having bipolar disorder, unfortunately, you have a lot of sleepless nights because you experience a lot of nightmares and things of that nature. And the hardest thing that I had to learn how to control is my temper. And I'm still learning how to control my temper. No, I don't get into arguments and fights these days. That's the one thing I really have gotten under control. I'm patting myself on the back. I'm very, very proud about that. I haven't gotten into any fights or any arguments, oh gosh, in years. But there was a time in my life when I was a very, very angry person. Very angry person. And always looking for a fight. Now I'm at a time in my life where I ain't gonna have to bust nobody's ass unless I have to. That's just plainly put it. I'm at a time in my life where, you know, I like to I don't like to beat around the bush and cut corners when it comes to engaging with people. But I feel as though there's a respectable way to do it. There's a considerate way to do it. That's just how I feel. I used to be into trying to change people and mold people and make them the way I wanted them to be when they were around me, but I stopped doing that. My husband taught me that. He taught me that you really can't change a person. So stop. Yeah, he said that to me without even saying it. You can't change a person, so stop. Stop trying to change me, motherfucker. Who you think you are?
That's right. Because I don't try to change you.
Yeah.
I love you with all your faults.
Mm-hmm. Stop trying to change people. Can't change nobody into what you want them to be.
I'm sick.
And he's sick. But I'm here to get off here, guys, because I see y'all all gone. So with that being said, thank you for joining me for the Hot Topics Hour. Have I been on here for an hour? Probably,
Hi,
yeah.
y'all.
I've been on for about an hour, right? Thank you for joining
I'm not being
me.
antisocial. I'm just sick, y'all.
Yeah, he's not feeling well today. So, yeah, thank you for joining me for the Hot Topics Hour. I hope you enjoyed it and got your little tea and so on. Maybe we'll come back with Grown Folks Talk probably tomorrow when Joseph is feeling a little bit better. And that's really it.
And remember, like,
thank you for watching this ugly
subscribe,
mug.
like, and follow. Also on YouTube.
Yes, make sure you go to YouTube and follow us.
I'm uploading a couple of more videos today.
Yes, some more content will be uploaded today. So just be looking out for that. You can't know if it's on if you don't have your notification button on. If you don't go to you have to go to YouTube to do that. You have to go to YouTube and hit the like and subscribe button so that you'll get the notifications
and shout
of
out
the
to
new
all
videos.
the people I've never seen watch us live, but just subscribe to us.
Yes. So we're all done. Cause I'm tired, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Kisses. He over there, he kissed y'all. Team McCrae all day.
He said.